I have the Punk Stargonaut collection from Jeni's. It was dropped, I believe, because of the eclipse that just happened not that long ago. I'm late here. I'm late with the review, but I had a backlog of ice cream that I had to eat my way through, so I'm just getting to this now. The whole premise of the Punk Stargonaut collection is this like imaginary journey to distant planets to cultivate fruits that are almost familiar, to then make flavors that are delicious both on their own and mixed and matched with other flavors in the collection to make something entirely new. The whole like basis and sort of idea surrounding the collection is that, you know, no matter what planet you're from, we're all made of stars, which is kind of sweet. It is like a little woo-woo in its marketing, I will say. Like, some of the descriptions on this stuff is like, you know, a blueberry wishes on a shooting star, and, you know, a peach travels through space and time. Like, it's bizarre, but unhinged in like a really fun sort of way. So there are 4 flavors in the collection. I picked up all 4. One of them is a returning favorite called Supermoon. Please note it's not my favorite. I've never had it before, but a lot of other Jeni's fans seem to really like this one, and we're hoping that it would be like included in this collection. I am skeptical that I will like it, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see. I'm actually starting with a different flavor entirely today. I am going to get started with the flavor that's showcased on that poster, which is Purple Starborn. The pint is, you know, very on theme. It's got like these shooting stars all over the place. The flavor story, and again, this is like a bit, right? This whole marketing thing is a bit. It says, Punk Stargonaut to planet Earth. Discovered in the bioluminescent bay of a meteor. When it glows, Purple Starborn makes a soft hum akin to the sound of a neon light, turns a deep shade of violet in the sunlight. Do you see what I mean? Discovered in the bioluminescent bay of a meteor. It says up top here, just flavors from a distant galaxy. But the actual like flavor description that gives us any sort of clue as to what this is going to taste like is here. And it says, reminiscent of Concord grape and puckery like black currants, intensely juicy. So it's grape and black currant, right? That's what we're getting here. It is like the most intense, beautiful purple color. Honestly, I think my aunt might have had like a room in her house painted this color once. It's really honestly beautiful to look at. All of these flavors are like fruit-based flavors. They are ice creams. They're not sorbets, but they are all fruity, like a sorbet, but with ice cream texture. So I'm pretty sure they're all just sort of this, no mix-ins, no swirls, no additives, like nothing like that. It's just gonna be like fruit flavor. So let's see what's up. Oh, the texture is very nice. Like, I have not had this sitting out as long as I normally do, and like spoon goes right in, very smooth. I'm not having to like mess around with it very much. I can't get over this insane color. So here we go. This is all it's gonna be. So let's get into it, get a nice bite, see what it's all about. It tastes like grape juice. Mmm. Mmm. Definitely like grape on the initial impression, black currant on the back end. There's like something else, like on the back end, like when it dissipates, it is really like puckery. It's not super tart. Like, it's not sour, but it does have a tartness to it. It's really refreshing. It's really delicious. That's it. Concord grape, puckery like black currants, intensely juicy. Puckery, intensely juicy. I would agree with all of that. I think it's aptly marketed. Texturally, awesome. Honestly, I wish like all of her bases were this smooth and velvety. This is incredible from a texture perspective. It almost seems like there's just like a hint of some sort of floral something. And the aftertaste I'm not typically that big into like florals in my ice creams, but like whatever this is, it works. And it's super subtle. I can't even really pinpoint what it is. I really actually do like the flavor more than I anticipated I would. It's really yummy, very fruity. If you are a sorbet sort of person or someone who wants something refreshing, I think this would be a good thing to pick up. I think it would also be good in like cocktails. Sometimes like you could use different sorbets or fruity ice creams and pour liquor over them and make like cocktails out of them. I think this would lend itself well to that. I'm also like pretty curious how it mixes and matches with some of the other flavors in the collection. So I think I'm gonna try not to eat the whole thing before I review another, and then maybe like see how they play together. I don't know, maybe that'll be some nice little flavor combinations that I wouldn't have anticipated. So for this one though, as a standalone flavor, I'm pretty comfortable giving it a 6 out of 10. Delicious flavor. It's got a lot of flavor. It's bold, it's punchy, texturally elite. But as somebody who stays true to my preference for mix-ins and maybe more like, you know, vanilla chocolate, nutty sort of ice cream flavors, that is just a personal preference for me. So 6 out of 10 for me for Jeni's Purple Starborn. That's the scoop. I'll see you in the next one.